Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 6. Now just quickly before we get into this video, I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but we're heading into that week stretch before it happens, so I need to mention Oz Comic Con again, which is in Melbourne on July 1st to 2nd. I will be definitely going 100% on the 2nd, which is a Sunday. Not sure about the Saturday, which is July 1st, but I will, most likely let you know in the video before Oz Comic Con, I guess. But if you are in Melbourne and interested in going, I will leave it all linked in the description below if you do want to go check out the details and see how much tickets cost and everything like that. So we are roughly around 4 weeks from San Diego Comic Con, where we will obviously get lots of new trailers and footage for various movies to come in the next year or two. But along with this, we will also be getting some footage for the new seasons of all of our favourite TV shows, which in the case of my channel are Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. And then obviously we're going to get some footage from new shows like Black Lightning, might I say, and stuff like that. Now before we jump into the main part of the video, which is of course in the title, a lot of people seem to be sort of confused on whether or not we will be getting trailers for all of the shows when we get to Comic-Con. Now the answer to that is that we will most likely, yes, get the new trailers for all of the TV shows that we love watching. All of the DC CW shows in Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends all start filming in the first week of July. I think they start on the same date or like over the same 2 days, like something like that. So then from the beginning of their filming for the new seasons, they have 3 weeks from then until San Diego Comic-Con starts. So that means that we should get trailers for all of the shows with footage from at least the first 2 episodes. So with Arrow and Flash last season, we had trailers with all new footage, might I say, from the new seasons from the first 2 episodes. And then we had a trailer for Legends of Tomorrow, which was basically just a recap of Season 1. And then we had a few little new things at the end, which mainly included Nate Haywood. So that was really minuscule in regards to new footage. And then Supergirl had the biggest mistake ever. I think that's actually one of the things that was a massive negative going into this season. They showed literally nothing new at Comic-Con last year. They hadn't even started filming for the new season when they went to Comic-Con. So I think they figured out that was a bit of a mistake. We need to film something and bring something to advertise the new season. So it looks like they learned from last year's mistake and they are going to do that. But yeah, as I said, seeing that they are all starting filming on the same day this year, we should be getting 4 action-packed trailers at that panel, which means it's going to be a very, very busy day on this channel that day. My eyes, throat, and my hands are already hurting from all the typing and speaking and stuff like that I'm going to be doing. So yes, pray for Pagey. But let's move on to the main point of this video, and that has to do with this picture right here, which from what I understand and have read and heard on social media was uploaded to Twitter but then quickly taken down. Obviously this is Dinah Drake from Arrow, and I'm not 100% sure if the actress who plays her was the one that put it up or it was someone else from behind the scenes on the show. If you do know, please let me as well as everyone else know in the comment section down below on who uploaded it and then taken it down, because yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But regardless of who or what posted this picture, it was removed, which means it probably wasn't meant to be seen, but it does give us viewers something, new to talk about, as there hasn't really been any casting announcements or any major news to really talk about when it comes to Arrow, as well as the Flash. Legends has had a couple of announcements, and Supergirl has as well, but in regards to the Arrow and Flash front, it's been pretty damn quiet. But that should all change come the next few weeks as we lead into Comic-Con. But here is the picture again of Dinah Drake in this new suit of hers, as well as what looks like to be a new mask. My guess as to why she has a new mask is probably because the one that she had last season in Season 5 would have been made pretty quickly and not necessarily the one that the showrunners would have wanted. But due to time restraints and maybe even, cost restraints, budget restraints, they just dealt with it and went, okay, we'll deal with this mask for this season and we'll figure it out, what we're going to do ahead of time, going into Season 6. But going into this new season, they can probably get the mask they wanted initially for Dinah instead of dealing with the one that they had in Season 5. Now, as I said earlier, they start filming the new season in the first week of July, but we're still in June, so how the hell could we get this footage of her in the new suit if they haven't started filming yet? Well, that's the thing. This is most likely a costume test and a filming test to see what it looks like when they're filming on, similar sets to what they would throughout the season. So they need to see how it looks and stuff like that in motion and everything like that. So it's just a test footage, if you want to call it that. They did it with Diggle, I think, when Diggle had his suit revealed in Season 4, and I think they even did it with Thea as Speedy, and even Laurel when she initially showed off the Black Canary thing for the first time. They hadn't actually started filming the episodes that she was Black Canary, but they showed an early image of her. So this is probably down that road and something very similar. This new suit does look like to be somewhat inspired by that of the new 52 Black Canary design. It's not exactly, there's a lot of people saying, oh, it looks exactly like it. It doesn't look exactly like it at all, so I don't know why people are going on about that. But just the way like the lines and stuff and the certain shapes of certain areas, it does, look like it's inspired by that design. But it also sort of looks like the design of the Black Canary that appeared on Smallville as well, which is pretty interesting. So there does seem to be like a few designs from different like mediums, if you want to call it that connect back to this new one. So it's not like some brand new design. It's like sort of inspired by different other designs that we've seen previously. I did see a lot of people memeing the hell out of this image up as a ripoff of the X-Men suits from the earlier movies, like X-Men 1 and 2, might I say. And well, yeah, it does look like them, doesn't it? So I had a pretty good laugh at that because I didn't necessarily notice that first off, but when people pointed it out, I was like, oh, okay, they're very, very similar, aren't they? Now, if I had to put money on this, you would have to say that Cisco is the one that designs this suit, because Cisco just seems to make all the suits for everyone in the Arrowverse, so I guess he's going to be the one that actually makes this one. And if you do look at it, it actually shares some similarities to the Flash costumes, like the zipper up the middle, and even like the lines on the sides. It's pretty similar to the Speedster suits that we've seen on the Flash. But I guess you may be wondering what I think of this new suit, and honestly, yeah, as I said, I'm going to be honest, I don't hate it, but I don't actually like it either. I just find it meh, just really average. Obviously, it's hard to fully judge the suit until you see it in action, like in motion and stuff, so her fighting in it. So we would have to wait until, the season starts to fully say whether it is good or bad, or, hopefully they might show it in the trailer come Comic-Con. But there is one very noticeable thing, which is very confusing as to why they would include this certain piece on the suit, and that is the very long gloves. Now, I say the very long gloves as it's very similar to Black Siren's suit, and why bother? Why make them so similar? Like, what they should be doing is trying to make them very different, because you don't want just someone coming in and being like Katie Cassidy when you're going to have Katie Cassidy in Season 6. Black Siren has been confirmed as a Season 6 regular. She's not dead. She didn't die on that island. She's going to be coming back in Season 6. So why would you have two characters with the same power set, essentially, one of which is replacing an Earth 1 version of another character, and have like very similar pieces of clothing and something so like obvious as like something that's on their hands? So I find it weird that they went down that road. So yeah, that's just one major thing that I noticed, which is a bit strange as to why they would do it. But let me know what you think of all of that in the comments. But I think there's one thing that we can 110% all agree on, that this suit is not as bad as Season 4 Diggle's suit. That was terrible. That helmet was one of the worst things. I can't believe that got through just anything. I can't believe that at all. So yeah, even if you hate this suit, I doubt you hate it as much as everyone hated that Diggle suit. Well, the Diggle helmet, at least. The Diggle helmet. But even the stuff he was wearing was pretty lame as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like. Let me know in the comments section down below, what do you think of this new Black Canary suit? What do you like about it? What do you hate about it? Do you think it's really good, really bad? Or you like me and you just think it's really, meh, really average? Just let me know what you think of all that in the comments section down below. As I said, all that Comic-Con stuff will be linked in the description below as well. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, until next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.